Verily, says the Lord our God, unto the children of God, seek ye the way of the Lord. Seek ye the way of the Lord. For the way of the Lord is the way of greatness. But the children of God did not seek the way of the Lord, for they sought the ways of men, and they followed the precepts of men. And God knew that every way the children of God would follow the ways of man, the children of God would end in woe. And God showed all the children, wherever they dwelled on earth, they followed the wayward ways of man, and did not follow the ways of the Lord thy God. We speak the things that you are given to say, for the children of God must know why they suffered so long in this world. For they know not why suffering came to them, nor how it is that they found themselves reduced from gods and goddesses, from kings and queens and rulers, unto the most despised people on earth. There are many things that the children of God did not remember, for they did not know how to protect themselves from an evil world. And when the children could not see evil, they did not know how it would come to them, nor what it would bring to them. And so everywhere the children are, they suffer because they knew not what they had done in forsaking the ways of the Lord and following the wayward ways of sinful men. These things we give you to speak, that our children may come to the true knowledge of why they are the way they are. For many of them have said, where is this God that is supposed to be so powerful, that he allows us to suffer in this world in this way? And there were many who also said, there is no God. For if there was a God, the God that was great and mighty and merciful would not allow suffering to be in this world. We always say to you, when our children did not remember the oath of Zion, they did not know that every way they had broken that oath, they had broken the connection with their own gods. And in breaking the connection with their own gods, the children broke the might and power that was of their gods given unto them. Man wanders in a world he does not know, for he knows not that he is but an imitation of what life really is. And because the children could not remember what life is, the children too found themselves going the wrong way and working in the disorganized order of a disorganized world. You must teach them the things that they need to know. For every way that we had given unto you the things that were not known to man, we give you to teach it that the children may come to the true consciousness of God in themselves. Everything that was changed in this world was reduced from its highest state of ether to its lowest state of nether. And every way that it went into its lowest state of nether, it went always in the perishing way. For no man remembered how his beginning was, nor how anything was created in the eternal light of an eternal Father and Mother God. And when man had no knowledge of the way in which ether works, he has no knowledge of knowing how it is that God is great and almighty. The substance of ether not seen is that which works in the unseen but in the eternal way. And when the children of God came from the Son, they knew the ways of ether, for they were ether. And because they were ether, they were able to manifest in different ways and to work in different mights. And that was the way that they were great, because they could be whatever they wished to be, wherever they wished to be, however they wished to be. They could never remember these things because they were reduced to nether on earth. And when they had lost the higher ways of the higher consciousness of being in the world, they lost the way to know how they were gods. We always say to you that there is no man who knows God, regardless of whatever man thinks, because he doesn't know what the word God means, nor doesn't know how it came into existence and why it was given to him. Because all men say God, 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 but no man understands what the word God means. And we said unto everyone that this word was lost. And the word that was lost was the word that was God. And except they understood and knew what that word was, they wouldn't know what it is that it said to them to give them the way to understand that which is God. We have given these things to you, and you will teach them to the children, and only to the children. For when the children are given to walk back to the path of light, then would they receive the word that is the substitute word that we had given to you to give to the children. The word is with you, and the word remains with you. But the substitute word you will give to the children, so that in acquiring the substitute word they acquire God and become gods again. For they had no way of knowing how they were gods. In this failing world, God keeps showing the children that their only salvation is to return back to the way of the Lord thy God. Turn away from all these ways. Listen not to the ways of evildoers and liars and cheats. For we told them all these things, that the time will come when men will deceive you sorely, and they will practice all manner of sorceries in every way that they would go. And God said it because it is God that would give it to them, so that in every way that they know not how they are deceived by their own deception, they know not how it is that God had planned the end of their stay on earth. Tell our children, accept nothing that they give to you. For everything that was taken from them that was yours was cursed, and everything that they took became cursed unto them, and everywhere they are cursed, receive nothing from them, for nothing good can come from anything that is cursed. God promised the children of God that in all the ways that God would renew them, God would provide for them a better world, a greater world, a higher world, and a much, much more enjoyable world. But this is not the world God wanted for them. This is not the world they had created and given to the ingrates of earth. The children have to know these things, and they must know them in the way in which you speak, teach, and preach all things to them. That in every way you keep saying to them, turn away from these ways, let them turn. Let them turn. Let them turn. Because God's judgment that has already begun will intensify in a magnitude that God said, you told them, suffering would be on a scale never before witnessed on earth. It is not planned for them to receive it, but they must turn away if they must avoid it. For if they follow the ways of man and not the ways of the Lord thy God, they will surely perish with those that are given to perish from earth. Blessed are the ways of God unto you. Blessed are the lights of God in you.